UFC welterweight champion and pound for pound number one fighter Kamaru Usman, who is going to face Colby Covington on November 6th at UFC 268 card in Madison Square Garden, appeared for an interview and he spoke about Khamzat Chimaev. And he was asked that, what do you think about the push with Khamzat Chimaev and after four fights in UFC being touted as one or two fight away from the title fight. He said that I always say that kudos to him. He did a tremendous job with the guy that was given in front of him. He made the most of it. And as a champion, I am ready for that. That's how this game works. So if he gets the win and he becomes the title contender, I have no problem with it, but it has to make sense. Because if you look at another fact, Kamaru Usman is 34 years old and he has expressed this multiple time that he will retire and without any loss at this point, and he would like to retire as a champion like GSP and Khabib. Given his dominance, it seems highly unlikely that otherwise is going to happen, because it's not that easy to book a fight, and most importantly when it's in top 10 and top 5. Gilbert Burns and Bilal Muhammad, they have been calling to fight Sean Strickland at middleweight, but after Khamzat Chimaev win at UFC 267, nobody has called him out yet. Dana White was interested in matching him up against Nate Diaz, who is also going to fight his last fight in UFC. He hasn't signed the extension yet, but it's not clear that that matchup is going to be booked, because Nate few days ago said on Twitter that he's not going to fight anybody who is ranked below number 4. And with UFC, it's not wrong, because Khamzat Chimaev is one of the most talked about guys in the MMA right now. And absorbing only one strike in 4 fights, it's something unheard of. So as much anybody can say that he's not good or he hasn't fought any ranked guy, you can't take that away from him. And it shows that if somebody will be put in front of him who can fight a great fight, he is capable of doing that. Because Neil Magny faced Li Jingliang as well, but he wasn't able to knock him out or submit him in that fashion. It took him 3 rounds and he won a unanimous decision win in that fight. And Neil Magny is ranked number 8 in UFC welterweight division currently. So that speaks about skill set of both the fighter Khamzat Chimaev and Neil Magny. And Neil Magny has expressed his interest in fighting Khamzat Chimaev. And fighters like Gilbert Burns and Bilal Muhammad, they haven't spoke anything about Khamzat Chimaev yet, but definitely UFC will be eager to book him against anybody, and he is the kind of fighter to fight against anybody, to make the most of it, to make sure that he is constantly in the eyes and the mind of public, so that they can turn him into a big superstar. And the way he has been going, and if he continues to do that, he is going to be one of the biggest superstar in the MMA and the sports, most likely. Because if he is going to be matched against somebody like Vicente Luque or Gilbert Burns, and he wins that fight, he is fighting for the title next. Vicente Luque fight is unlikely because he still has his eyes on Nate Diaz, and yesterday he appeared for an interview where he said that he is training for Nate Diaz in December, and he knows that it is Nate's last fight and contract can be done at any moment. So he is getting ready for that, or maybe he can put backup, or maybe he can get any last minute fight. So Hamzat get any of these two fighters and he gets the win, he is fighting for the title next. Or if he gets anybody in between top 5 to top 10, it might take him 2 fights. So let's see how all this plays out, and I'll keep posting and I'll keep you updating. And thanks for watching this video, and please